The Central Sterile Services Department, CSSD, is a processing centre for sterile goods in a hospital. Therefore, it plays a key role in the sterile goods cycle, since any disruption in supply will have a major impact on the efficiency of the hospital's operating theatres. Sterilog, a B. Brown company, provides sterile goods reprocessing services in Europe and North America. Our CSSD in Lucerne supplies the governmental hospital and other customers in the local area. A fleet of vehicles deliver and collect the items to and from the CSSD. The CSSD is divided into three main separate zones: the decontamination zone, the clean room, and the final inspection area. The staff wear different coloured protective clothing in each zone to visually emphasize this split. The physical segregation and the controlled movement of staff ensures that there is no cross-contamination between the zones, as shown here in the movement of the transport trolley. The CSSD provides a broad range of reprocessing services, including instrument sets, individual instruments, anesthetic equipment, and other items. Since it's not possible to visually confirm whether a medical product is sterile or not, all processes in the CSSD must be standardized as part of a quality assurance scheme. As part of the quality assurance scheme, all items are tracked and recorded as they undergo each separate process in the CSSD. Via a barcode reader, the program records the time and date, the location, staff ID, item reference number, and the reprocessing stage. Certain items, such as endoscopic instruments which have narrow lumens, must be carefully taken to pieces and placed in special holders to ensure successful decontamination and sterilization. Special solutions such as dilute hydrogen peroxide are used to pre-treat stubborn, dried-on material. All jointed instruments must be placed in an open position for cleaning. The CSSD worker is connecting the Veris cannula to the washing tube to ensure that the instrument is washed through from the inside during the cleaning process. Instruments are cleaned and disinfected in machines at temperatures of up to 93 degrees Celsius for periods up to 1 hour. Some medical products are so badly soiled that they have to be pre-cleaned by hand in disinfectant solutions. After soaking in solution for 15 minutes, this high-frequency cable is being rinsed in clear water. Because of the way they are manufactured, certain items, such as this power tool, cannot be immersed. They are thoroughly wiped with disinfectant before being reprocessed. This large capacity machine accommodates items such as trolleys, containers, and shoes. The hot water is sprayed from special nozzles to reduce exit contamination. The central dosing unit supplies the cleaning and disinfecting machines with cleaning solutions produced by B. Brown. The water treatment unit provides demineralized water for the final rinse to prevent the formation of deposits on the instrument surface. After drying, the disinfected items are cooled for up to 30 minutes. Cleanroom staff change their clothes and disinfect their hands to minimize the risk of contaminating the disinfected goods with common skin germs. After the instruments have cooled and residual moisture has evaporated, the set contents are taken to the packing area. The sterile state of a medical product can only be proved through the recording and validation of the entire reprocessing process. An ideal way of achieving this is to use instrument management software, in this case Instacount. Jointed instruments such as scissors, forceps or needle holders have to be treated with a special maintenance oil. A thorough function check and cleanliness inspection is vital before each instrument is packed into its set. Here the CSSD technician is reassembling a trocar that has been dismantled for cleaning and disinfection. The sets are packed according to clearly defined packing lists. In certain countries, the instruments are wrapped in packing material inside the set for aseptic removal in the operating theatre. In this case, a fleece is being used. In the vacuum phase of the steam sterilization process, air is removed from the container. After the appropriate treatment time, the germs in the container are killed by the steam pressure and the high temperature. Any remaining germs on the instruments are killed by the hot steam. The container keeps the contents sterile for a defined time period. Therefore, the containers are sealed to protect the sterile goods from being opened improperly. Scissors, forceps or similar standard items used in the operating theatre and on the ward are supplied in peel packs. These follow essentially the same instrument cycle as the sets, and they're also frequently used as standby items in case an instrument becomes non-sterile during surgery. The instrument is double packed to guarantee aseptic removal in the operating theatre. The CSSD in Lucerne has a reprocessing capacity of 125,000 sterile items a year and a staff of around 30 people. Power for the 60-minute sterilization process is provided by vacuum pumps and steam generators. The instrument containers leave the sterilization chamber at a very high temperature. The possibility of any moisture remaining is minimal, as any condensation is evaporated by the residual heat of the containers. The reprocessing procedure concludes with the evaluation of the batch protocol. The entire cycle takes around 3.5 to 4 hours. The sterile goods are then delivered in transport containers back to the customer, where they remain until their next use, after which they come back to Sterilog to be cleaned and sterilized again. And so the process comes full circle.